Hello, welcome to turn 10, the last turn of GMT's Fields of Fire 2 Peleliu campaign mission 1 initial assault. Well, we're almost to the end here. What do we need to do here? Turn 10. We've got our objective here. We practically got this objective if this bunker hadn't appeared. Yeah, just two Japanese teams remaining here as well. So, well, that's we've kind of done what we needed to do. Had quite a few casualties, I think. But what I will do is after this turn, I'll do a sort of aftermath video and what the hell the company looks like after this, because I think there's going to be a few holes in it. Mind you, there's a lot of paralysed and fire teams, and lizard teams hanging about, and they get consolidated together, but we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Anyway, on to the last turn. So our HQ draw is right, we do have one. That's something to finish off with, and our number on the 10 randomizer is 7. Let's look up and see what 7 does for us. 7 is let's see, mission 1, number 7, and here we have a number 7, and let's run along here, and oh, we get another 2 tanks appear. Well, just a little bit too late to do anything. I mean, I could look at putting them on, but effectively what would happen is they'd be down here and they'd just come on here for the last 10. So I think I'm just going to ignore it, to be honest. Yeah, whatever. But that would have been very nice, but we did get that once, and we're going to get it a second time. So yeah, very nice if the game was going on, but at the moment it's a bit pointless, really. They're not going to affect what happens here. Right, done the HQ. So then we look at the company HQ activation, and a big 5 plus 1 is 6. He's out in the open, or let's remove that cluster from the game. That's been done. Yeah, he's out in the open, not under fire, so yeah, pretty much 6 commands. I think he needs them, really, because that'll take us up to 9. And who are we going to activate? Right, do we have anybody here? No. We do have Second Platoon HQ here. I should be in contact with that. It's line of sight, and there's no cover. So Second Platoon, definitely. Oops. Second Platoon is under here somewhere, I think. Yeah, so Second Platoon gets activated. Who else can we do? First Platoon is up here again in the open, so yeah, should be able to be activated. So we'll do that as well. Tank Platoon in the open, line of sight, should be okay, so activate him. And who do we have other than that? Third Platoon HQ is over here. That he's going to be out of range. Mortar Section HQ, yes, he's available. First Sergeant is available. Yeah, so probably those two. Mortar Section and First Sergeant. Gunnery Sergeant is over here, I believe. So he's he's under cover, so we can't see him. Machine Gun Platoon is undercover, we can't see him. That's everybody. So actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so down to 4 for company HQ. Does he need to do anything himself? Actually, I'm thinking, was he in the trench? I think he actually was. So what he will need to do is actually leave the trench first, so he'll do that. That will put me down to 3, and then he can issue all those orders. So the company HQ comes out of the trench, everybody else is still there, and he's exposed. But at this point, I don't think it matters. Yeah, so that's company HQ done. Spent 6 commands, and then we go through the activations. So first platoon, what do we need to do here? So first platoon, let's draw a card for it. Their line, and they get 3, so it stays at 3. There's no VOF. I think there's nothing else that affects that. Let's have a quick look. Command draw modifiers. No, that's it. Okay, so 3 is it. Up to 10. Right, we need to find this guy, this bunker, hidden bunker. So let's do that as a spotting attempt. We'll order the third of the first, third squad of first platoon to find that bunker. So spotting modifiers. That's a green. That's actually a green squad. Actually, we'll second squad is actually line, so we'll do second squad instead. So that's 2 card draws. The target's undercover. It's a -1. It's on the same card, so it's +1. Let me just show you this here. So undercover on the same card as a spotter. Target's card has none of those. That's it. So it's just 2 cards, I think. Target's card has 3 or more. No, the card doesn't. So yeah, that's it. So 2 cards for spotting, and we're looking for the crosshairs. We don't get anything, and we don't get anything. That's 1 command from the first platoon. He'll do another command to exhort that, so we'll get an extra card and just check if we can spot. Hey, we spot. So that comes off, and we're able to put a VOF on there. And what we've got here, I believe, is just our small arms. So let's do that. Small arms fire onto that bunker. However, what I do want to do is I want to see if I can throw a grenade in there. So we'll also order that same squad to do a grenade attack. So let's get our grenades sorted. So at the moment it's a miss, but we need to check, and it's 2 cards to look for the grenade symbol. So no, that's not right, and not right. Let's that was a command to do that. Let's exhort again for 1 extra card, and we still don't get that. So that is a grenade miss. So the grenade miss on the card. That's not very good. And well, let's try and get the third platoon to do it as well, shall we? So it's green, so it only gets one card draw on it, but we'll get one at some point. So grenade attack again. No. And I think final exhort, that's the last command that we can get off first platoon. It's only allowed to give out 6. So an exhort on that is still no. So we get another grenade miss. I believe they do stack. So yeah, that's a real shame. So we need some outside help, I think. Let's put 2 of those down. Right, well that's first platoon taken care of. Second platoon, green, let's see how much that's 4 minus 1 is 3. Second platoon, 4 minus 1 is 3, so that goes up to 6, and we could spend 4. So I think what I want to do here, yeah, what I want to do here, I think we've still got fire going in there. I think I'll pull him back onto this card. That's 1. And what else can we do? With second platoon, we just have that one squad to play with. Our other one is over there, and not a lot you can do really. It's not firing on anybody. Mind you, I don't feel like actually moving it to there. And maybe we just don't do anything with second platoon here. We will actually, thinking about it, we will go into the trench there as well. So we could order it to do something, but I'm not sure what we need to do to order really. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it there. Only saves 3, so that's second platoon done. A tank platoon, we will activate, of course. Let's just draw a card for it. It's line, gets 1, and then uses the 1 to activate the tank. That's great. So that's done. And we've got mortar section of first sergeant. So first sergeant, I really want to do. He gets a card, which is a 4, veteran 5. So he races up to 8 here. Now what I want him to do is I want him to race up to here, again be exposed, to go into the trench. Then I want him to order the flamethrower unit, team here, that's a casualty there actually, the flamethrower to come onto this card exposed, and hopefully what will happen is on initiative I will get him to flame the bunker. That's the idea. So let's just get this stacked right here. Yep. So that was 1, 2 commands used. Not sure we need to do anything else really. Yeah, that's all for the first sergeant. And we're left with the mortar section. So the mortar section, I was going to, let's draw a card first, and the mortar section is green. They get 2 commands, and they have 5 to play with. And what we want to do, I believe, is, what do we want to do? We've got a mortar unit there. I was thinking about trying to get some mortar fire here. Let me see if I moved him here and get that mortar to fire in there. Let's try that. Yeah, issue is there's no line of sight from here for the mortar team. So yeah, it won't fire if it can't see. We could use a forward observer, I suppose, but yeah, we'll just ignore that, I think. So mortar section, I think we'll just ignore. Right, and we are left with the gunnery sergeant, I believe, and the MG platoon, and third platoon for our initiative. So let's look third platoon for the moment. They're green. They're on the small number 2, so it's a 1. So they have 1 command. Third platoon HQ, are they up here? No, that's the gunnery zone. That exposed shouldn't be there. Third platoon HQ is here. Is there anything much they can do, really? I don't think so. No, I think third platoon HQ will just save that command. It's not going to be useful for the rest of the game, of course. This is the last turn, but I'm not sure we can do anything smart with it. Gunnery sergeant, who's up here, he gets 1, doesn't get a draw. So he's got 4 commands here, and he's probably going to order this platoon to concentrate fire, I think, on here. So concentrate fire, let me see, concentrate fire is normally 2 cards, however they're green, I think. This is, yeah, third squad, so they're green, so they get 1 card to do this, and we're looking for the crosshairs. We'll take that command down. Didn't get it. Let's do an exhort, why not? Get another card, looking for crosshairs. Still didn't get it. So that didn't happen. That was going to be on one of these guys here. Didn't really matter which one, they're both teams. That's it for gunnery sergeant, I think. Machine gun platoon. I think what we will do is the machine gun platoon will order the MG to move here, underneath the trench, exposed of course, and also go there as well. But we'll do the draw first for initiative. They get 3. It is a veteran, so that's 4. It's got lots of points. It's got 9 at the moment, so we're using 1 and 2 here to move that. And let me see, can we do a concentrate fire? Yeah, concentrate fire on that. Sure, why not? It's the third of the third. Second of the third. That's line, so 2 cards for a concentrate fire. And we hang on. The first one is a jam. Okay, that'll probably have some bad effect. Hang on. Right, so the jam result actually does count for concentrate fire, and that means that, frankly, the machine gun is broken. What that means is we turn over that machine gun unit to a fire team. Actually, yeah, not its fire team, because the fire team, machine gun fire team, actually has a machine gun. This just becomes a standard fire team, and yeah. So the worst of all possible worlds there. So yeah, that concentrate fire doesn't work either. Okay, the MG platoon will come back down to 9 for saves, and there's now no machine guns in the entire company. How's that? We lost quite a few, and then the units broke, and also we've had our last one machine gun just break. Actually break itself. Good. I think we're done, with the exception of our initiative, and our initiative is 1 command. Well, I think you know where that 1 command is going, and that's over here. Let's just zoom in, and this is taking this flamethrower, and it is going to flame that bunker. Yes. So I'll have to just look up in exactly what we do with a flamethrower. So let me just do that. Okay, so we use one of our 2 shots, as it were, so that's the amount of fuel up, and we place a flamethrower attack marker, flame attack marker. Here we go. Now you'll note there's no numbers on that. That's because a flame attack actually occurs, it's an automatic hit. So you do an automatic hit, and you actually look for the hit effect. Now, if it doesn't turn the entire contents of the bunker into casualties, that unit actually exits the bunker and then is fired on by the remaining VOF on the card. So yeah, that's a great attack. That wonderful. We've got to outflank that bunker, and we're going to do some nasty stuff to the occupants there, and hopefully that would clear the card. Remember, we do have these grenade misses as well to add in as well. Okay, right, we've done that. That's the initiative done. It's over to the Japanese. So do they have any HQ to deal with? No. Let me zoom back out from here. There we go, that one. It's a decent level there. Just shift across just to get rid of the glare. There. Right. Activity checks. So the activity checks we have are the 2 pinned units here and the unit here. So let's do this guy first. So they're in the bunker, and let's look at our options here. So defensive activity hierarchy here. They are on the same card and undercover. We have a 3 here. So a no action, it will keep firing. A 2 to 3, attempt to make a grenade attack. So to make the grenade attack, they would actually have to exit the bunker. Right, so a 2 or 3, they'll actually get out before the flames hit and try and make a grenade attack. So let's try that. It's a randomizer of 3, and we have 3, so they do exit the bunker. And they will attempt to do a grenade attack. I'm just wondering if do they take the heavy weapon with them? It's a good question. Let me just check that. Yeah, there's nothing to say that they don't, so they will come out here. They will be exposed, of course, because they're moving. Blah, blah, blah. There, but they then start to exert their heavy weapons VOF out here, which is not good. Do I have a heavy weapons here? Yes, here we go. Right. So, right, that's not very good because we have an exposed flamethrower team here. So I suppose the narrative is that a lot of grenades started landing very close, and then a flamethrower team came right up to them. They saw them coming and decided to get out and throw grenades so yeah, that's that's what happened. So let's do the grenade throwing. They've got two cards, and they get a grenade. Great. They get a grenade. So there's loads and loads of grenade VOFs coming in here. It's a big fight for that card at the end of the game. Let me see if I can find another grenade counter. And of course, if they throw a grenade, there's a possibility of a grenade being thrown back. So I think we'll do that, and we'll have our line infantry unit doing that with their 2 cards. So let's see if that happens. So throwing the grenade back. Yes. Wow, this is going to be horrendous in the combat phase. So we have a flamed bunker. The bunker team with their 20mm gunners come out and started firing. We've thrown 4 grenades, 1 on one side and 3 on the other, and 1 on each side has hit as well. So, gosh, it's yeah, it's going to be a lot of casualties there, I reckon. But that's that team done finally, and then we've got our teams here which are both pinned. And with our pinned, it's a lot more restrictive on the enemy what they're going to do. So we look on the pinned team here. So they are not undercover and they are pinned. Pinned, not undercover generally. Yep, it's here, and we're on no leader here, so it's a randomizer of 5. So the top unit on a randomizer of 5 gives us a 1, and 1 is no action. They just sit there and plug away. Okay, and the team underneath on the same is a reshuffle. Then is on a 5 is a 1, and the 1 is still a no action. So they don't do anything. They just sit there and keep firing in their pinned status. Okay, so I'll just do a reshuffle here. Right, done that. So that's enemy activity. We're on to retreat and capture. So we have VOF here, and we have a paralysed team which is not pinned, and that will move back to a friendly card not under fire. So it'll be there, and they'll be exposed. I don't think we're suffering of any more on card with VOF, so nothing that happens there. Just wondering if we do capture that casualty way up there, if you can see it up here, as we have this. Let me just check that. No, that doesn't happen here. Effectively, if we have a unit at the end of the mission on the card, it will take that casualty, so we don't have to do anything yet. Good. So then the vehicle phase, and our vehicle phase is, of course, the tank will fire into here with the heavy weapons. Yeah, heavy weapons VOF. So that's that one done. Also, actually, we don't have heavy weapons here anymore. That PDF goes because, of course, the 20mm team has left the bunker. So that's disappeared. All we're left with is just this PDF here, which is the tank firing. Great. Okay, that's it for the vehicle phase, and we're now on to combat phase. No PC markers to deal with. There's only one left, and we're not on that card, so that can be dispensed. And we're on to the combat phase. So we have combat here, and then we have it's basically these 3 cards. So let's always go for the pain first. So I think this is going to be the most painful one. Right. So firing on our units here, we have a grenade, which is -3 for the Japanese grenade, minus another 2 for the grenade misses, so that's a -5. Our terrain here is +2, so it's -3, and that's it, I think. Yeah, -3 is it. So let's do the platoon HQ here on -3, and we're going to wince here. It's a hit, of course, and the result, first platoon HQ is line and fire team. So we will flip that unit over to its fire team and pin it. Then we have 2 platoons here to deal with. So 3rd platoon first on -3 is, of course, a hit, and third platoon is actually green. So green is PP. So that unit will get here, it's 4 steps, will get replaced to the 2-step unit. I believe we supplemented it just a little while ago, and now we're going to supplement it back. Let me just get the correct counter for that. Right, here we have the replacement 2-step and our 2 paralysed markers. So all those, place those under the pinned marker as well. And right at the end, first platoon is falling apart, but at least we've got no casualties yet, which is quite something. -3 for the second squad. -3 is only a pin. Gosh, I think I've got away with that. We still have more guys to go though. So the fire team on a -3 is also a pin. Gosh. But now the bad thing. Our flamethrower team. Oops. Just messed this up. Our flamethrower team, I believe, is on -5. So that's off the charts. We check the -4. Oh god, it's a pin. Wow, I really got away with that. Everybody's pinned. No casualties though. A few results, but no casualties. I think I'm quite lucky with that. Okay, and on the Japanese side, it's pretty bad as well. So we tossed a grenade there, which was -4, +2 for the terrain, -2 for the 2 grenade misses. So that's still -4, and it's exposed, so -6. So maximum chart for the Japanese 20mm team. And what do we get? We do get a hit. They are line, and on line we get a fire team. So they are still alive. Let's get rid of the grenades here, clear things up a little bit. But they are pinned, and they are a fire team. Right, I suppose we can get rid of the flame attack as well, and the heavy weapons. So all we have here is all pinned and all pinned on either side. Now, okay, well, so here, another pain for us is +2, and here we have just the one, just the one squad here in the open. It's +2, +2, so it's +4. Let's see how that goes. +4 is a miss. And here we have another platoon. Another squad from first platoon. It's just seen the carnage behind it. And that's on +5, I believe. Yes, +5 is a miss. Almost wasn't. So no effect here. And then finally on the card here, we have our heavy weapons, and we have our crossfire from the small arms coming in. So so that's -3, -4, +2 for the terrain is -2, and they're pinned, so -1. So the top team on -1 is a pin still, and for the bottom team is a pin as well. So no result there. Complete blank on those that last card. Right. That's all the combat, I believe. Yep. So there we are. Once all the combat's done, it's just cleanup now. So let's quickly do that. And that's the end of the game. So exposed markers, any pinned markers that are not under fire. No. That's it, I believe. Oh, there's a pin, there's an exposed marker down there. So what have we got? Well, we won. We have that card cleared, even though there's a volume of fire still on it. That's not cleared, but that one is. That's one of the objectives. So we win the mission, hurrah. Wow, that was a bit of a slog, and yeah, I'm not sure about the casualties. There are quite a few casualties, but as I said, there's a lot of paralysed and litter teams around as well, and when those are reconstituted, that would help things. But I'll do a sort of final tally in a different video. But for now, that's the game. That's the mission. We win. We have objective 2 in the palm groves from the landing. Well done, the Marines. I'm not sure it's well done me, but well, you know, I do try. And yeah, the Marines have survived me as their commander. So anyway, until the next Aftermath video, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.